Omoluabi space. Wallahi, do you people know that I didn't know that it's my daughter, Flaky Shuku, that is Omoluabi space? God is my witness. You don't know that we that do this talking online, we too sometimes we they sit down, sometimes they think and reason our life. Do you know? We they think, Amaronu, you people think that we are high or we don't have blood running through our vein. Wait till we think it's not. It's just that we are forced to push aside our emotions. Sometimes we break down. You see, that's when you see me come online and I'm ranting or I will lash out. Sometimes, you know, you get really frustrated. This Omoluabi, one day it's roster like this, I was counting now. So I noticed Imade. And so when I noticed Imade, and I said, Imade, I told you to call me, you didn't call me. She said, everything okay, shall call me anyway. Then Omoluabi too, we were discussing something that had to do with something about mental health states and everything. Then the person then said, I was about to call you, but because I saw you in the hospital, I didn't call you. Or I just chose, you know, I don't saw that you were in the hospital. And as you know, I played along, but in my mind, you know, it takes a lot of closeness to me to say I was about to call you. And the person said it with, you know, with her full chest, you know, she made it like she talks to me, you know. So when the person wrote it, on my own, no, on my own, I didn't act as if, you call me, do we talk or something? I didn't say that. I played along. I said, why didn't you call? You should have called. But in me, I didn't know it was Flaky. I didn't know. So after she said that, after my chat, the name popped up in my head again. I now went back online. I said, who is that person that said she was planning to call me? So that, and everything like that. I now went to look. Hey, only me, myself, I was not talking to myself. Omo mini Flaky Nisha. That day was when I now knew she's the one. I didn't know. Me umo. That is, you know when they say now you something happen for markets, you come and ashara mini so tirun. I don't know say na my own person, na my own daughter, na my own Flaky. I don't know. Alone. I only played along. When I now went, I checked it and I saw it's Flaky. I said, oh, so Flaky. Because I was wondering, how could that person have written with so much, you know, familiar? But I didn't act like that online. I just Sarah. I now went later to go and check. Yeah, who is this person? You know, I felt I really wanted to know who the person. And I knew that it has to be a blog spot. You understand? The name doesn't look like just a private name. So I went there. And I saw it was my daughter, Flaky. Ukoniwo. I na my own. I don't know. I don't hold on. And I say, anytime I see her online again, I must let her know. But that day where I played along, I don't know say na she. Now, one of those times, all these things where we say, after you do something online, now only you yourself, personally, go call the tick of your life. After you drop online, I can't think, okay, who be that person? I can't go look. Now yeah, I see say, now my daughter, now my own person. So, well, call me. How are you? Number killer waye no. Omoluabi is number anyway. I think it's 14. I'm not sure. Oreoluwa showing your life is 15. 16 is Yeye Ashiyobuki. Sorry, I don't think I pronounced that your name well. Let me just say Oyeyemi Buki. Okay. Abo TV show. Hello, baby. Hello, sweetie. Hello, darling. Is number 16. Well, I don't think I read this thing very well. I think I'm counting it as if I am Ramota. Even me, I don't know what I'm counting. I think I mentioned 15. From there, I jumped to 16. I be 14, 16. You know, when you are counting and you are trabaye going here and there. You will be counting and miss. You just be saying rubbish. So anyhow, call am, take it. Take it. Maybe Ramota style ni mo lo. Rachel, Abi Rachel Ayola is number 17. Ajibike Okuneye is number 18. Oluwakemi Aisha is number 19. Fafa! Hey, Fafa, where have you been? Hey, Fafa, oh, I know Fafa, when she turns up like that, is for controversy case. She won't put mouth. I know Fafa. If she turn up like that, she won't put mouth for the matter. The matter concern her. He won't tell something. And Fafa typing. If she type, now I can't be, she be outside. Abi, Fafa, where are you from? Are you outside? Tell everybody where you are from. You know those silent people will get money for Nigeria. I make I know they expose you, Fafa. Sorry. Àwọn ìyàwó, àwọn emir yẹn ni Fafa. This, and you know it's Omoluabi that gave me this cup. It's Omoluabi, oh. Very handy. She's the one that gave me. She did 3 cups for me. Omoluabi space. Now flaking, now give me this cup. When I'm using it for tea, Emma Binu. Emma Binu. If I'm drinking tea, you won't like me. If you are in trouble in front of me and I'm drinking tea, you'll be very upset because I'm drinking the tea they sweet me. Enumi mama yoni. Sorry, don't be angry. Don't be angry. So, Fafa, you are welcome. You are number 20. Clap for yourself. God bless you. Now, every other person here. I'm going to go on TikTok. Don't worry. I'm going to go on TikTok. But before I go on TikTok, yesterday, where is Tobi? Maybe you people will call Tobi to come on TikTok. You know, Tobi sent some links to me. Have you people too gone to do about this guy? Have you all gone to check on this guy? Let me go on TikTok. Don't leave here, oh, you people that are here, don't leave here. Oh. Somebody say I should call her name. Who is that? I had to scroll up. Oh. Hey, Naomi. Don't worry. Hello, baby. Oh, Faith Lawa, my sweetheart. Hello, darling. Tracy, Alex. Mommy, I'm number 18. Tracy. What? How did you become number 18? I mean, we should leave me alone, Jare. Which number 18 you clock? Tracy, Faith Lawa, Naomi, my darling, how are you? Tracy, you lie. Which number 18? Who dash you 18? You don't do any 18, kokon. Lie, you lie too much. Hello, everybody. You're all welcome. Faith, how are you, baby? How's everything? You good? Yes, good, my sweetheart. You're welcome, Faith. You're welcome. Okay, relax and make sure you encourage people that are there to type. Let them. Hey, Metron. Metron, your own attention is needed on TikTok because you are the one. Oh, yeah, press. Mama, you make sure you ever for mini blood pressure. Yeah, press. Now she dey shine. Tobi, come on TikTok. I need you. Ogbe share for Milano. Tobi, come on TikTok. Oh, come on TikTok. Hello, everybody on TikTok. You are all very welcome. Hello, TikTokers. How are you people? Before we do any amebo, we must talk on what's me this guy name? Tobi. Ogba Yeye, I'm number Janla. Who that shit? Tobi, come on TikTok. Obala, Amoni Obala Janla. Yeye, bestie box. Hello, sweetie. How did our birthday go? Where's my cake? Where's my cake? Mommy Aluko, Ekwelema. I won't ask Mommy Aluko cake because I know that she's an elderly woman. But Yeye Agbeke, where's my cake? Mommy Aluko, how did your birthday go? I know that my brothers and uncle and our Moiti Morinjo, all of them would have at least given you a good one. that period, Mommy Aluko's birthday, oh God. In fact, I did not know until later. I missed that, but I think after I got admission in the hospital from there, my daughter's graduation, when I saw it, Mosari Lord celebrating one. Yeah, where's my Cassandra Arel Guame? Hello, sweetie. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello. Hello, TikTokers. Tobi, where are you? Okay. Tobi, now, please come now. Ah, Tobi, we need you. The way you gave me attention yesterday, we need you today. Tobi, where are you? Please help me get because after that we'll do small amebo. But let me quickly say something today about the trending case on Ogba. How that guy came out and sat down and acted as if nothing happened. I won't lie to you people. I went and I read the case file. It's a very long one. Don't worry, anytime you come to Nigeria, assist me. Love you. Love you more, Yeye Agbeke. All right, sis. Okay, I'm expecting my cake. Oh, I must eat cake. Eshe Goni. Happy birthday, darling sis. Happy belated. You are Mommy Aluko. If you are born in Mommy Aluko is November. Oh, I think yours is December. Be November. Isha mo pe telera yin ni. Asha dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, ọpẹ́ ni fọ́lọ́run. Ayé ọpẹ́ yọ. Tobi, Ogbagba ni o, love to the moon. Before we gossip or anything, talk about any other thing, let us talk on this matter. Excuse me. Let us talk on this matter, please. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Yesterday, I came with pajamas to come and talk about Mr. Because let's not call him pastor anymore. In fact, you know that he went and started dancing yesterday to all this hip-hop, Afrobeat yesterday. You know, all those things, I just take it as just distraction. It's nothing to me. Do you understand? I mean, I bet it's nothing to anybody. It just goes to show that it's not a pastor. Eja Soto. You understand? He's not a pastor. Let's forget all these things. He's not a pastor. You know what happened there? The thing that happened that he tried to do is that he did not expect that they would cast him like that. Do you know that the two judgment that was given? Yeah, Tobi, if you read it, the second one is that he demanded that he be put on anonymous, but they did not. That order was not granted. No to order of anonymity. He did not want his name, you know, to be on the tribunal report. Do you understand? It wasn't granted for him. So he didn't know that people will fish him out, because, you know, all of us thought that this just happened this December, because all these things just came out December 4th. The judgment had been since October. In fact, the judgment, this particular judgment, he's been on this case since 2000, and he came into the country 2005. 10 years later is 2015. Am I correct? 10 years later. He's been on this case since 2015. That was when he went, applied for leave to, or under Article 8. And that other Article 8 is about family. It's an EU law. You understand? That was when UK was still under EU. It's Article 8. That was what he you know, that was his for family, for him to be with his family and blah blah blah, you know, before the public interest one, no. After that, 2015, he was denied. He was denied. He then went again, no, came back. You understand? Appeal. The appeal now is started since 2019. As a matter of fact, that appeal was taken down to first tribunal. He was denied there. This one that's casted now, 2019, this one that casted now is from 2022. I should tap. This one that casted, I may not, sorry, because I do not, the phone that I have this, Tobi can look at it for you people, that I have the file, the case, is this phone. So I may not be, my dates may not just be accurate, but I think. Then 2022, this one now, that finally, in fact, by 2019 one, they put his file aside. More or less like they misplaced his file. It was from the Home Office and blah, blah, that they went to bring out the file again. Along the line, whilst this was ongoing, he was making a plea. His lawyer, this Shedele Lonjabi, Kinikon Ayonwale, Dotun Ayonwale or so. Oh, sorry, let me give you volume. I'm so sorry. You have been talking and nobody heard you. I'm so sorry. Dele Ayonwa Olawale. Dele Olawale is a pastor colleague me one now. He's a pastor. Aha. A colleague. You won't believe it, oh. This my Yahoo pastor. You won't believe it, oh. They were not making pleas for him. That was whilst making that plea, that was when they added in public interest. Otuwalo Pairo. So the Home Office, their own representative, àwọn ló counter. Àwọn ló sọ pé Charity Commission gone, what's in one word boy. You see, the fact that he came out and he sat down and said, oh, we should be proud of him. He said Nigeria should be proud of him. They have tried everything to try to bring him down. His record is so clean. And UK is known for bringing down people. He's trying to act like a victim. Do you understand? Like he's doing so well. In fact, to an extent that there are links that showed everything, even about his wife. She earns reasonably well, but not like, it's just reasonably. Number one, all the things they looked at in his matter that did not even allow them, why they didn't grant him anything on any humanity grant, family grant, Article 8 grant, everything. Number one, they see that Koti is some tax. It's not a taxpayer. Ko shishe, ko nishe. There's no way he has integrated positively. So he was the one, his lawyer, I believe, and also himself, he's the one that was not telling them. Because when you appeal your case, when you are denied something, you know what it means is that, you take it to higher, at the tribunal now. He was not the one telling them and his lawyer the impacts he's made in United Kingdom. In public interest now. He was not seeking public interest. That all the things he's done for United Kingdom. He has taken a lot of people away from the streets. Meanwhile, no record stating you have any impacts. No records. There's nothing. Because see, you are not a taxpayer. Nothing. Oh, the area of Wototo, and look at all the posh car. I'm going to still go to the area of his courtism, why his church is addressed as a court. You, Tobi, come and listen. Come and listen. Do you see when this particular guy, yeah, he told them there that he has taken a lot of people off the road. He has a church, which is Park Nation. The representative told them that they have already closed down, shut down that place. He said if they deport him, it's going to affect a lot of people because he has to physically deal with them. Meanwhile, he shot himself in the leg again there when he stated that he also functions online ministration. And they asked him, when you do that, he said, oh, he functions on TikTok, on Kinikon, Facebook. And when you do that, what happens and everything? He said he has over 10 million that watch him. That's where they now realize that, okay, there's even really no need. Since you can do that much online, there's really no need for you to stay in the United Kingdom. After all, you have been in their country without visa. Your visa expired since 2005. He came into the country 2005. His visa expired 2005 July. And he has been in the country ever since then. Along the line, that was when he met his Lucy, his wife. And they said, you have built enough relationship with your wife. They actually put the wife into consideration. Because if they deport him, but in the end, they said they've built enough relationship, he can still go back home. More or less advising him, go and apply from home. Go back to Nigeria, go and apply from home. But the pains that why I came out again to talk about that guy is that go and look at everything that guy have sold into the lives of young people in United Kingdom. Go and see. In fact, the action and the mannerism in which it showcased himself to the public yesterday says a lot about that guy. Forget about Nigerians are always happy when they see fellow Nigerians going down. No. The problem is because you are not directly involved in this. Go and ask from parents that their children are trapped with this guy. That's why there's a documentary on YouTube that speaks volume. In depth, I listened to it from beginning to I read his file. And for him to come out and sit down and act as though the people that came out or the blog that or the news line, reliable news lines online, they are the ones that brought out this information. He actually asked for order to remain anonymous, but it was not granted. To remain in UK too, he was denied. They told him that lower courts did not air deportation. Matter of fact, they used an Igbo ni Home Office Secretary, Home Office UK, òun ni wọ́n lò tó represent wọn. Ìyẹn ló counter. They used Igbo person.
You know that they had used a white person, they would have said racism. So they did Nigeria versus Nigeria. You should go and sort it out.
Come and see all these things that he came to sit down to tell you people is fake. You know, there's difference between then say and different between I read his case file. It is there reported in tribunal. Is truly is a bad person. Then regarding the fraud, 1.87 million. It is true, but the problem is UK cannot, for now, they can't do anything about it. Ask me why. majority of all the people that are involved in this, they are not Oyibo. They are our children, and they are of age. You will brainwash them. Eh? They sell their blood, and the money they get, they sow it into Spark. Not only that, loans, they get their information, and loans are gotten in their names. And these kids that haven't even started their life, I was telling them yesterday, my own daughter, my firstborn, have fallen victim of this kind of Tobi. Only that my own daughter, when she was in the university in Ireland here, they target children. You know, for them, they are adults. These are our children, they are adults. But to us, they are children. Are you getting me? These so-called Tobi people, they will target all these our children. Then they will now start to take them away from you. How do they take them away from you? Like my own daughter, she was in the college then, university. She was studying software management and programming. Then she was doing part-time job with Apple. That is her jurisdiction. Apple. She develops website. She knows everything about computer. Are you people getting me? Now, pastors like this, they will target the ones that are radiographer, target the ones that are engineers, target the ones that are doctors, target the one, all these children. You know, definitely they will be working. The same way the adult ones, because they said this older brother, the younger brother, the one that is called Dakpo, that one targets older ones. They are victims that came to tell us that yesterday. Older people like our age that have mortgages, you will remortgage all the money, you carry it to them. In fact, they said he has a case with a Londoner, a British citizen, over £100,000. It's still in court. So these people, they will target our children. Then all the finances, all the expenses, all the expenditures of the church, they will put it on your children to grow their church. Then can I shock you? So that your children do not get to hear that it is wrong. They will now start to tell your children, you go as their mother or father. Especially me, my own daughter's pastor was telling my own child that I am going to go to hell, because.
Yeah, can you see somebody's comments? Can you see a comment?
No,
Nikki Lawal, Mrs. Nikki Lawal says, my question is Tobi going down because my son is a pharmacist and has been a victim through his friend. My son is one of Tobi's victims.
I see.
Tobi, can you invite the lady up, please? Bring her up. Come and tell us our story. Please, ma'am, Miss Nikki Lawal, can you please request so that Yeye can bring you up, so that you can come and share your experience? Yesterday, when I was talking, I was very passionate. You saw everything I said.
I wish I can bring my daughter. I've not told my daughter yet.
I sent you government websites, and these are information that these people are trying to cover.
I wish I can tell you people how these people operate, Gogon, that my daughter will just say.
I was ashamed of that pastor. When I saw those ones I sent to you today, the one from Charity Commission, the one from Company House, all their judgments, all those things that I sent to you today, that all of those things are there, and a lawyer is defending. See, these are the people that are spoiling the Nigerian passports. If they tell you that it is some Nigerians that are fighting abroad or whatever, no.
We need to hear from the youths. Let me see. Let me try and call my daughter if she's available. Continue talking.
That is also a pastor who is covering, who actually went to court to go and defend this nonsense. You can imagine, to go and defend this nonsense. They are the main ones spoiling that name. They are the ones spoiling our passports.
I wish
They
I
are the
don't
ones
know.
spoiling our passports.
I pray I get my daughter. Let me see. She's continue talking. Continue talking.
Those things I said, I didn't send Sarah reporters. So I didn't send. I went to look for that tribunal decision. I went to their tribunal, as in I searched through the records. I didn't want any them say, will say. Because I could just tell that guy is a liar. And is there a lie? He's saying,
hello?
I'm in my house,
hello,
nothing is happening.
How
no, he doesn't have any record. If you, Sister Wande, can you hear me? If you go into the record, I can hear you.
Oh, Connie, I need you to come on my live chat.
Of the registration.
No, I'm okay, but I just wanted you to come and talk about. You see, there's this church in London that the pastor is like Spark Nation, yes. So I was telling my audience, I said my daughter also had an experience like that, similar. But I would prefer her she says some things so that you will be able to understand when your child is involved in such a thing, the signs that you should take note of. And you know, all what those kind of people will say about your mother or father. Even if it's 10 minutes, please, daughter, come. Yeah? No, I'm not on Facebook. It's on TikTok. Come on TikTok. Just come on TikTok. Just come and just... You just need to talk.
Sister Foluke Adele, I know that
okay, come on, please. God bless you.
But in this
my daughter is coming. My daughter is coming.
I said something yesterday. I said, Mia, I attend this program.
We are lucky. We got her.
Attended a few.
I've called my daughter. She will come on TikTok.
On Twitter. You will gather everybody there. We will pray. We'll do opening prayer. We'll speak in tongue. You will tell us about God. Why are you telling me about Jesus when you are covering a liar? Why are you telling me? That's where my issue is. If you're a lawyer, you can. I'm sure that you can reject certain cases. When you see that this is not a proper, this is wrong, is it okay? Fine. Let us even put the immigration one aside. Let us say that okay. Maybe he just wants to say, oh, after all, he has been around, he now has a family for the sake of the children, all of that. But when he now knows about it... Go ahead. I hope I didn't post anything. Hey, Tobi, what happened? Hello, Tobi. I think you have paused her. No, I didn't, oh. I didn't pause her. They removed his name. From they removed Spark Nation from Charity Commission. The government removed the church from Charity Commission #1. Then they removed them from the register. You know, if you want to register a company in the UK, you go to Company House. If you want to search for any company, you know, you go to Company House. They removed they deregistered. You can imagine, and you have a lawyer. You see, you have a lawyer who even is a born again, claims he's a born again, and is a pastor, and you know, knows all these things.
Of course, he knows
to people's children.
And these are the people.
If he doesn't want to involve himself, you know, he would at least excuse himself and say, "Oh, this case is not my jurisdiction."
Thank you. My daughter is here.
Hi, Connie.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Connie.
Hello, Connie.
I'm fine. Good evening, Mom. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for coming. I was thinking you'll be at work. I wasn't too sure I'll get you. So I'm so excited. I should have informed you yesterday. I was telling them yesterday that I hope to have my daughter to come and enlighten people, and hopefully she'll be able to talk about it. Are you in the mood? Can you?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Say hello, everybody. This is my daughter, my biological daughter. She's my firstborn. And so I will just ask her, Koisola,
Yes, ma'am.
when you were in college, have you heard about this Park Nation?
Yeah, I went to the church one time, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You still went to involve yourself in this one again?
That was before I knew it was bad, like, because it was a lot like my church at the time. So I went because they were popular.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Okay, so you ran.
I know, yeah, because at the time, yeah, it was a lot like the church that I was going to, you know, and it looked good because I guess it was young people, and to be fair, it looked better because they were making money. My church was, my church was not doing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you just tell us what happened? What are the things that mommies, daddies should take note of when we see signs of what experience did you have? And at what point did you tell mommy?
Religious manipulation kind of thing, you know, that's what I would call it. I think you said the question. So I think it's easy for everybody to want to get closer to God and stuff like that. And obviously your parents want that, which is, you know, good. And I guess sometimes, especially in the African culture, a lot of children go to universities thinking that their children are learning and going to church and stuff like that. But, you know, there's pastors or people who are manipulating them in the name of God, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So how were you manipulated? And you know, like finances and everything. How
So I went to uni when I was 17, 18, 19, you know. And obviously I was young. And obviously I wanted freedom for my mom, so you know,
That's
I was doing my own thing, and I guess what a lot of the things that the pastor would do is he would tell us to pay for stuff for the church or do a surprise for him, like buy him a phone. Well, it wasn't really a surprise because I guess, well, you know, stuff like that. There was certain people in the church that were closer to him. So, you know, people, if you're not close to him, you kind of wanted to be close to him for some reason. And when you get close to him, he would even ask you to in order for you to kind of get close to him, you're not really allowed to be talking to your mom or your dad because he'll just say, he'll make up a story or he'll say something like your mom's going to go to hell, your dad's going to do this, your mom does judge. You know, he'd say one story. And he'll say it to everybody in the church, and everybody has to you have to accept it. You're not allowed to not accept it because then they shun you, you know. So yeah. Pretty much he'll just kind of isolate you from your family and your friends, your age in uni and stuff. So then you end up just being around them 24/7 and wanting to be closer to him and stuff like that. Yeah, I think pretty much I think I've said much.
yeah. And then when you try to when you want to come home for holiday, what do they do? Cite an example of, I think, on your 21st birthday, you know.
Yeah, that was actually funny because when I showed it to you, Mom, the messages when we went back over it, it was actually crazy because I was so brainwashed,
Yeah.
But basically, before I went back home to see my mom, the church would prep you.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell mommies and daddies.
Yeah, they'll coach you and tell you what to not do, what to not say. So for me, because obviously my mom is a social media person, and to be fair, the pastor was afraid of mom. So he would try to be don't say too much about the church. He would also try to make me say things that are good about him. So I would have to go and say, oh, my pastor helps me so much. He does this for me. So then it kind of makes my mom think, even though my mom was feeling like off vibes.
Yeye, could you tap, please? Can you tap?
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, thank you.
Even though my mom was feeling like off vibes about it, pretty much from the start, if I'm being honest. So at first she was like, okay, maybe, but like, yeah, because I was going back and I was pretty much brainwashed to protect him / even before like anything, you're kind of brainwashed to protect him. So even if like my mom would hear something about him from someone else, he's already taught us like what to say, like that's not true, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much when I would go back home, I'm trying to make him look good. I don't know, sound good. I don't even know, like just defend him in any way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you used to say it was very caring, very nice. You know, you people took him like, oh, he was protecting you people. He was taking you to heaven. I don't understand. Yeah, you people were going. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then when I asked you, you know, remember when you were doing part-time with Apple, you know, your finances, when I ask you, are you saving and stuff like that?
So all of us that were, well, actually every single one of us in the church were in school, like in university. There was like maybe he was the oldest person, and then like 2 other uncles that were the oldest. Everybody else was young, like, so all of us, he would like motivate us. Like, you see, if you think about it, at the time, it seems like he's motivating you to do well or to work, you know. But a lot of it, he would motivate you to do like this job called the product operator, which they make a lot of money, I guess. But if I'm being honest, if you're in school, it's a bit hard to do because they are very like, it's like 12-hour shifts. So yeah, doing like either 12-hour morning, like let's say 8 a.m. to like 4 p.m. or something like that, or 4 p.m. to like 12, like long hours. So he'll be motivating you to kind of do these jobs because they pay you like $2K a week or like $1K a week, and all this money for a lot of like the people my age, like nobody was able to say they had like a car or a house or even that they looked good.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? All the money would be like somehow, you know, buying stuff for the church. So there's times that, you know, the church is basically, the whole church is based on the back of, I mean, young people that could have probably invested it into their own lives and their families or, you know, something like that. But yeah, like some people are still trapped in like that now. And even like I've left and I see some people who are kind of trapped there still and see how their life is, and it's a bit appalling if I'm being honest. But yeah.
Okay, so can you just tell mommies and daddies, like, okay, so at what point, okay, can you just remind on your 21st birthday, what happened? Sorry, because I just wanted you people, you know, I gave highlights of these things yesterday. I wanted you people to really understand from her mouth, you know, on your 21st birthday that I said, come home and, you know, because I planned your birthday for you. What happened?
Like, you know, actually, I think even at the time, he was I think you tried to talk to the pastor as well, because I was like, oh no, I don't want to come, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that.
Yes.
And then I think pastor was even pretending to you, like, why don't you want to do it? Why don't do what your mom is saying? But then to me, behind the scenes, he said, you better not do that.
Are you people getting chattery manipulation? Yeah. Are you people getting what I'm trying to tell you people? How they take your kids away from you. You will talk to the pastor, and the pastor will seemingly act as if, meanwhile, behind you, they are manipulating your child not to come home.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of Two-Face alone. They brainwash them. All the clothes I bought for my child that she was going to wear, and I booked makeup. Coin, what happened? Say it, you know. They need to understand what I went through, please.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to wear it. I wasn't going to do it and stuff like that. And obviously, I think when you tried to say to him, he tried to like, that's very bad. You need to listen to your mom, all this type of stuff. But then when we went, I forgot this part. I remember when we went through the messages, that literally as I was coming back home, I started to text him as if he was my mom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving my mom now. He's like, okay, good. Okay, when you leave, tell me what happened. Okay, what did you say? How did you say? Yeah, good. Yeah, tell her. Yeah, good. So
You can imagine.
It was almost like
He was
just coaching me how to kind of be this. Like,
I wish I can show you people what I had to buy clothes. When was it? The same day of her birthday. My daughter refused the clothes because what did you say it was? It was too short.
Yeah, it was ungodly.
It was ungodly. My daughter refused makeup. I'm telling you people, I had to buy clothes the same day. Mo wa ke. Omo yi ojú ẹ straight ni o. Mommy, I can't wear it. Makeup nko, I can't do it. Ele nko, no. And one time I then called my daughter, I then said, Coin, mommy don't take money from you. You are in college. You are otun gba lọ́wọ́ mi ni. Yeah. All your money to fi ṣe to ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Apple to rọra save lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan. I expect that Asho mommy, they are spending it in the church. It's not only how other children that are called, but she took many people into the church. Because at one point, she was the president of the student union. So a lot of people in her uni, she took them to the church. So many of them, it was through K. So, and she was also in charge of all the Kilama. What's your course again?
The media stuff.
The media, the software, everything. You understand? So when they notice that child is capable of all those things, yeah, they will now take that child to their side. What this Spark Nation is doing to children in here, my child won't, when she comes home for a holiday, she will not stay 3 days, 4 days. Emma Binu, araka minimo fi, ifo mi fi jabosha. Sorry. My daughter won't stay. My daughter, she won't stay. Consola, let mommy not exaggerate. How long do you stay before you start saying you are going? To church? It's only church in you.
Yeah.
It was later on.
You're not allowed to miss church.
You are not allowed to miss church. It was later on, ni mo wo pe. Ọmọ mi ti wà ní final year. Kó tó sọ̀rọ̀ jáde. Ewo ló wà bí yìí. There's no reason for me. You understand?
Because the thing is as well, okay, so Spark Nation theirs is more financial stuff as well, yeah. But the way the pastor used to do the church is that he used to get everybody to get married. So he was getting everyone to marry each other on the age, but you have to do it behind, you can't tell your mom, because obviously, I was young and he's trying to make me get married and stuff, and I haven't finished school. And he said to me that where if you can have a boyfriend, they can do it. He said that you have to get married.
Do you see cultism? Also, sọ fún wọn pé kó marry behind their parents.
Yeah.
When I confronted him on how can you be matching people on marriage, he said me.
Then it became a thing. Everybody, even the people who apparently everybody God was there telling them to get married in the church.
Some of them are still there. Some of them that went to that unit, they are still there. They got married there.
Some people, for example, I know there was a girl that she had a boyfriend at the time, and he told her that God did not say that was going to be her husband, and he should basically leave. they should leave each other basically, and she didn't want to do that. But now they're married. Like, well, you know, he basically like, you know, for a lot of people's lives, I think he just tries to dictate, you know. Yeah,
it happened to my daughter. This package, I just want you people to understand, because my daughter, they catch them young. They don't have adults in their church. They can't have somebody like me in the church. All the people in the church, they are my daughters. You can imagine, guess how old she was then? 17, 18, there she did 18. It was in her final year. Koisola, tell them, when you decide to leave the church, what do they do to you?
They tell you going to hell, like.
Shetty, go. You know I said it yesterday.
No, but it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, when they were this, because...
Oh, mommy, what be seeing nightmares?
Yeah, I was having so much nightmares and stuff because they isolate you from everybody. And they tell you, like, Pastor would say to me, he'll come and pick me up on, like, late nights and then put me in the car and tell me, you know, if you want to, like, you know, do well, you have to listen to me, all this type of stuff. And then you can't be telling your mom stuff, tell your mom too much, you know. And, like, I'll get in trouble. Like, if I tell my mom stuff, you know, then I get in trouble. So then everybody starts looking at you crazy. So I wouldn't tell my mom. And that's why I didn't tell my mom until, like, you know, it was actually, you know what? I didn't tell my mom. They tried to manipulate me by telling my mom. And then I just told my mom the truth. And then that's what catch them really. But yeah, after that, then I'm trying to leave, and I was having a lot of nightmares, and because it was,
they will start to bully your child.
And then they just would come, every single one of them. He would be sending the young people, everybody one by one, to be watching me, and then telling me, you know, you go to hell if you don't come back to church, all this type of stuff, and yeah.
When I now heard, I now called the pastor. A minimum, I won't lie, yo. It's important. When I even saw all the messages for years, I didn't know my child was trapped. Do you know? Can I tell you the truth? When your child tries to leave the church, the children that are still in the church, they will now start to spread false rumors about your child. Because she's segregated and isolated, they isolated her. They now started spreading rumors that my daughter had mental issues. That is where fracas people, you remember all those people, Detola and Yeye, all of them, the people that some of their children are trapped in those things. One lady in Galway, they were all, they now started talking. That was when I stepped in. That was when I heard from my daughter. Because my daughter now told me everything. And I now told that man, you are going to leave this island for me. I now started. They begged me. But it really affected my child. Because my child was, you know, she wanted to leave the church. She was ready to. They now started bullying her. And all the people she was sharing her house with, you know, she was the main person that got the place, but had church members. All of them, they were keeping malice with my daughter. They were keeping malice with my daughter. A church, the man, if you want to leave the church now, they will start to keep malice. And now call the man and says, man, sir, you people are doing this to my child. I'm coming to Galway. I'm coming with the police.
That's when he actually stopped.
I said it. I said I'm coming with the police. That town will not contain us. You also use people in the church to bully my child because my child said, so me now, you people said I can't make heaven. You will be looking at me online. You are looking at my eyelashes. And because we know all what we want, we trained our children to know God. So when your kids tell you that they are going to church, you know you'll be happy. Let's be sincere. This is how they trap the children. No? This is how they trap the children. No? That because my daughter, knowing fully well that, I wasn't even happy that she chose a university so far away from home. So to try and make me feel good, she now started going to church. That is what trapped all these children, no? Because they want to make sure that at least you should have rest of mind that they are going to church. Are you getting me?
Yeah. Sorry, I have a question. So I'm
Please.
reading Topa's comments now. She's saying that, can you mention the name of this church? So
No. I don't want my child to do that. No.
Okay.
I don't want my child to do name. No. I don't want her to name the church of the. If the man hears her, they will know her. The people from that town, they will know. I don't want her to come and be. No, I don't want my child involved in that. Please, sorry,
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I don't want her name calling. You people, for you to take notes to your church that your children they are going to. Please take notes. These are the signs. Yes. So, Coinsola, can you just summarize the signs that they should take notes in children to know that they are trapped somewhere?
If you're like, probably if you're like your child is not talking to you anymore, like than they used to, avoiding coming home. If they think that, for my pastor, he would say like your mother does witchcraft or something. I don't know. He would say different stuff, right?
Yeah.
So some children would no longer, eat in their mother's house, stuff like that, which is really weird, but they won't eat
It's
from
true.
their home. So I think as well.
What about
If
finances?
they're home, there's a difference between the character, like them changing for God and stuff. I think I wasn't really myself for a long time, so that there was a major I was not I didn't have a brain for myself. I felt like everything I had to do, I was almost I had to ask pastor to be my brain.
You were being remoted.
Remote control. And if my remote, when the remote died, I didn't know.
Yeah. Then your finances too. Wow.
Financially as well. I was not really. I was willing to put money and all my money into the pastor, maybe his wife and stuff, or like cooking for the church and the stuff that actually realistically I don't understand why, but I was putting a lot of my money into other people and things, and I never put money into myself.
Yeah.
Or that was never a thing that we were talked about, but it was always a thing to talk about, to give to the church or stuff like that, really. So yeah.
Then the bullying aspect, Inko.
Oh yeah. So to be fair, they will isolate you from everybody that you know. So for me, it was especially at the time, if you don't do what they want, so for example, one of the things he would do is, so let's say you have to confess, you have to say something in front of everybody, yeah. And then after, if you don't listen or do if you don't respond, you have to be sad and beg him sorry. And then I have to prove that you're willing, you're saying sorry, if that makes sense. If you don't respond to that, then he will just make everybody start kind of looking at you. And all of them follow him anyway, so then they'll start treating you bad, looking at you weird, not talking to you, not saying hi to you. But then the minute pastor, for example, I said, I had a house that I put people in the church, I gave them rooms because they needed help. And then they were living in the house with me and completely ignoring me because of pastor ignoring me. Then I came to the church one day in between all of this thing happening. I went to the church and pastor gave me a hug. Oh, hey. Then the same people in my house that literally just seen me. Oh, hey. It was very weird. Everybody just, copies what everybody else does. So, he would just make people shun you. And he acts like he's not the one that's doing it, but he is the one that's doing it. Because, from people I know who have left the church and stuff, he's just spoiled a lot of lives because he pretends like he's not the one that's doing it, but he's actually controlling everybody like from behind the scenes, like. And then to your face, he'll come and say, "Oh, what? How can they do such?" And then in behind the scenes, he's the one that's telling them, "Yeah, go and do this." So yeah, like.
Okay, daughter. So, I think, is that all? As in, you people have any other question? I just wanted her to, because, you know, yesterday I was actually, all these things I said it yesterday, because I know what my daughter went through. You know, it was later. In fact, can I be very sincere with you people? I needed to talk her out of it. She had PTSD from this church. I'm telling you, because of the bullying and the isolation, when she decided that she wasn't going to the church anymore, my daughter was so... They were telling her that time lost hell, that she was going to go to hell. So my daughter was now having nightmares. It was bad. It was really bad. I won't lie to you. So that was when I realized how deeply they have penetrated my daughter, this pastor, over the years. And I never knew. I even thought it was a good church. I thought, you know, in fact, I thought the pastor was good. I never knew until that last straw. I took a train down that particular day. And my daughter broke down and told me what she's been going through. Sometimes I will even be talking to him. He will make me go and be scolding my child. I'll be talking to him. You understand? He will make me go and be scolding my child. Meanwhile, my daughter won't be able to tell me the truth. She was scared. It was later. Everything showed in. When she told me the truth, the man was scared. He was now using the members to bully my child. He wasn't able to face her. Then me now, I then faced him. So a lot of people that their kids are trapped with Spark Nation. Trust me, until that child is able to tell you the truth of what is happening to him or her, sorry, there's no way you can help, because you won't know how deeply how deeply that your child is into this thing. Is cultism. I told my child, I said, this is cultism. Any place that they tell you, keep away from your mother, keep away from your father, keep away, anybody that says that, there's nothing like the person, they are practicing cultism. That is not a church. How can you be seeing me on social media and then be telling my child that they, not only me now, but at least my own child was involved, and then be telling these children they shouldn't.
The thing is that he'll be like pretending to you, but he's like, he likes you, but then he's also like I don't understand. Like, it was just like a power thing, because he will meet everybody's parents, and he'll be like, if they come to the church, he'll be like, "Oh, look at this person's mom. So amazing, so great," like, you know, all this type of stuff. And after you leave, like, and again, it's only the same, like, let's say 10 of us. It's only the same 10 of us that go to the church and I go to the college. So it's the same every single day for that week. You catch us and say, you know, like, some people's mothers, they're doing some bad things. But she's already told you the behind the scene. And if you say, no, my mom is not like that, then he'll come and say it in front of the whole church, "Your mom does juju." And if you frown your face, or if I say no, or you get angry, like, you get in trouble for that. So you just have to take it. So then even all of us will be telling each other, like, you know, all of the children, like, just whatever, we'll tell each other, "No, it's your turn now. It's your turn. Like, it's your turn to get it. You have to accept it. This is how it is." You have to take it.
You know, and there are no adults in the church. Kò sí àgbàlagbà. Only these children. Only these children. They are not
The
adults.
whole people in Galway, they know, and everybody's like all the churches they know, and everybody. I think they do try to stop it, but then it's because the people that go to the church, I guess the young adults, like, not a lot of people are saying that how it is, because he manages to get into a point where he seems like he's a close family friend, let's just say. And he knows a lot of your secrets, and he then uses, like, what you tell him in confidence against you or in church or
tell your parents.
Or tell your parents and stuff like that. You even do remix.
Yes, and get you into trouble.
Yeah.
You know, if you go and be misbehaving in school, he already knows. So because the kids also don't want their pastor to tell the parent. So if you go and expose anything about him or the church to your parent, he will not bring that thing that he knows is your.
Then the parents will get confused. And then instead of them focusing on what you say, like, hey, wait, no, mommy's lying. Like, even that time when you came down with the whole time, you came down with him, and it was like a whole meeting. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's actually lying.
Yeah, that was when the whole thing started exposing. You were trying to expose him to me from there.
Yeah, he was like, then he made me, even though he was lying, he then made it that if I want to do better or progress in the church, I have to go and tell my mom I was lying, even though I wasn't lying.
I know.
So he said that I have to. So, and then I have to get my mom to call him to say that, yeah, I was lying. So my mom should apologize to him. But then why my mom apologized in reality? Because there was nothing to apologize for, but, you know, it was just so weird. Like, it was
yeah, but that was when I started realizing something wasn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the beginning of he started exposing himself to me, because my daughter had said some things. Then my daughter now came home. You came home now.
It was a whole year later or something. Like, it was a whole 6, 8, 7 months later, and it was like, you know, you have to tell her 8 months ago you lied, and that she should come and say sorry for, like, because he wanted it to be like as if I'm basically telling you that I lied.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
yeah, because I was shouting on him.
Yeah.
I was shouting. In the end, no, in the end, I scatter everything. I now said I'm coming to the church with police.
Yeah.
So my daughter finished from there, and he called later to beg me, and said he wants to beg my daughter that is it free? Can he call her? I
mean, after I left the island.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I told you he called me and told me he wanted to apologize to you.
I don't remember, actually. A lot of that time I don't remember.
Because, you know, we needed to revisit this matter often to talk you out of it. You understand?
Yeah.
Because he traumatized you. The church, the people, and all the people you took to the church, mommy. Because mommy fake church in there. Fake church.
Naturally.
Okay. Is there any question? I think, you know, I just wanted you people to understand, because I was saying yesterday that my daughter he has met somebody like this Tobi before. So it's not easy. It can lead kids into all kinds of things. You need to take your children out of that trap.
A lot of children of like people who left the church, because I did tell my story at some point, and I think a lot of people came forward to me, and even some people left Norway like I did, because of how him and like his disciples have made people feel like. They used to say you can't wear braids, but nowadays they are wearing braids.
Did I not tell you people? Consola, the wigs that I will do for you and buy. What?
They say you can't do that, you can't wear that. But nowadays they're wearing wigs. I don't understand, because they said at the time God does not change, Jesus does not change. So I don't understand. At this time they were saying they were having dreams and all these things, that this is how it is. But now if you go and look at their Facebook, they're all wigs. makeup and hair, like stuff that they basically said that you would go to hell for, and that they were telling a lot of young people at the time that they're going to go to hell for, because that's what made me start having a lot of my anxiety stuff, because every single day they were just hell, like every single day. I couldn't even watch TV because I just kept thinking about hell every day.
My daughter, I will buy wig, I will buy clothes, short skirts, everything. All the things, my daughter will take it. She won't reject it, oh. Only for me to say, Koinsola, where is that hair? Where is this one? Where is that one? And she woman son, or somebody else will take it from her. It is well, daughter. God bless you. I love you so much, okay? Thanks for sharing that experience, okay? You know, so mommies and, you know. Is there any question? Is there any question, please? If you have any question, ask her before she goes, please. Who is sleeping? Okay.
I think it's Waiko.
Yes, Sister One. The matron is so long.
No, it's not me, oh. It's not me, oh. It's not me, oh.
Oh, okay. Koinsola, do you have some of your pops there?
Oh my
Because
God.
I know pops. Yes, and that's some around you.
I'm not with my dogs at the moment.
Okay, because I know I have a friend whose dog snores. So
Okay, maybe it's Koinsola's friend. But yeah, I want to coin.
She said they are not. No, she said she know where they are.
But yeah, I want to coin. You won't find la la la. Okay, daughter.
I don't have any question for her. I mean, like I told you, it's the same pattern. I have also been in the church system, and I was just smiling. I mean, so many things were coming to my mind, you know, when she was talking. As in, even my own personal experience, I've been part of a setting where, even as an adult, with a child, if I wanted to travel, I needed to write a letter to say, I want to travel to go and see my mother. And if they don't approve it, then I cannot go. Even as I am, I'm not talking about when I was young, like Koinsola's age. I'm talking about me as a mother. I had a child that I was nursing. You understand? A child that was already a toddler, but I couldn't go anywhere without writing a letter seeking permission. So I'll write it and I'll say, I write to seek permission to travel to so location to see my mother. If they don't, if they can decide, they can say that they didn't see the letter and not approve it. So until I get a response, I can't travel. So I understand. So when she was saying it, I was just smiling.
Oh, coin. Good night, daughter. Bye.
Good night, Mom. Love you.
Love you more. Love you more. Good night. Oh, later. Yeah. Bye. 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 So, you people can see that yesterday when I was gisting you people, it's true life story. It has happened to my daughter before. So, around Kami, as I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at the children. Do you understand? The kids. You understand? That are involved in this, and they are trapped in this with this Pack Nation, and you know, people think it's a joke. People think it's a joke. You will send your kids to school to go and study, then this so-called fake and self-acclaimed pastors, they will now start to target them because they are vulnerable.
Yeye, did you notice that Koinsola never said anything about friends? So you're not supposed to have friends. You people hang out together, but your hangouts are usually in church and fellowship. In fact, you can't even say, let us go to Coin's house to go and fellowship together. No, it is forbidden. If you're gathering together, it has to always be where the pastor is or where his associates are, where you can be monitored. Then there is this divide and rule. I don't know how to...
Yes, she mentioned that. She mentioned that divide and rule.
So all of you, so like we're in this room now. So let's say you're the pastor or you are one of the leaders. I and Waiko and Love to the Moon. We are members, you know, maybe we're workers or whatever they call them. The three of us will sit down, you know, you see us together, we'll be working together, but deep down, we're not friends. Because I will always come to you, or maybe when you see me, you say, Tobi Alpha now, what's happening? I hear you people have been, or I hear you have not been serious with your Christian life. I'll now say, no, who told you? No, in fact, me that I just mind my business, I stay on my lane. Then you will now tell me, what did you tell Waiko? Me? I didn't tell Waiko anything, no. God forbid. You know, the same way you go and meet Waiko and say, what did you tell Tobi? You will just be pinching everybody, poking everybody to see if you can get any information out of us. So by so doing, I will now be so careful. I won't want to be friends with Waiko. I won't want to discuss anything with her because
okay, my daughter is answering yes, that is true. She's actually answering yes, that is true.
Yes, that's what you'll be thinking. I don't want to say anything, such that even if Waiko and I, let's say we are related, or we are friends, or we are colleagues, and we now meet maybe at work or somewhere, the moment Waiko says, did you see what Pastor said? I'll just say, yeah. No. I don't want to hear anything about Pastor. Please. Don't discuss any. Do you understand? You will cover you. It is called divide and conquer. So they would make sure that you people don't discuss. Because once, if they don't put that in place, once you people start to talk, if you go home after service, you go and study the Bible, you will come back and say, this thing Pastor told us, it's not so in the Bible. You know, that is where you...
Yes, they will gossip now.
Yeah,
and they are not allowed to do that.
Yeah, they make sure that they divide. They don't allow anybody, you know, they...
That's what Tobi is doing. And that's what Tobi is still carrying on with. You see that person that's talked about a pharmacist son now. That is what Tobi is doing. They will just target all these young, you know, potential, all these kids that are, of course, educated, and they will now use them. One low one. Even you that sent your kids to school, you have not even started eating the fruit of your labor because you want those kids to even get around the job they are doing. They should use it to also help themselves first. Then these kids spend their money, all their money, towards... that time, my daughter, it's me that will buy hair wig, buy her clothes. I will buy it. Because I feel, what is the girl now? You know?
I'm sure if you ask Koyi, I'm sure she will tell you that sometimes they will sit down, they might sit down and say, oh, pastor's birthday is coming up. What can we do? They cannot decide that, oh, there is a house on there's a house that pastor likes, or there is a car that pastor likes. Let's buy it for him. Then they will now tax themselves.
And they said he saw this one. They said his phone. She said it here another, you know, phone. Pastor and woman like so.
You know, she said she bought the phone.
Oh yeah, because
I'm talking about them. They will come together. Sometimes you will hear, let us tax ourselves. The target is 50 million. The target is 100 million. In my mind, I'll be thinking.
She said he was asking for phone and car and house. Meanwhile, the parents that sent their children to school, they have the kids.
Are you sure Consola and I were not the same church members? And you can see that I'm telling you. It is the same thing. So you see the reason why I was angry yesterday. I'm sure people that were listening will be thinking, why is she taking it so personal? If you have ever been in that setting, as in, if it has touched you, not that you hear or not all these gist lover kind of gist, no. If you have encountered it directly, you will not like these people. You will, in fact, you will do everything you can to make sure that they are made to face justice.
Oh, God. I know that we, personally, I told you people have experienced some things from the church. You know, I know that, yes, but because I am an adult, as in Oti Dagba, mo believe pe, okay, I deserve it to be so stupid, you know. But these children, even their parents, to run one law school gone, they haven't started taxing these children. They want the children to at least kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà tiẹ̀ ṣoríire. Ẹ̀yin wá mú àwọn ọmọ yẹn láti college from uni. Ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa gba owó, ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ní kó máa gba loan. Please, this person should go down. Do you understand? So it's so painful. That is what Tobi does. All these things that tell boy is what he does in Spark Nations. So kò ń ṣe òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. They said his older brother be younger ní Dídàpọ̀. Ìyẹn he deals with people of my own age. Àwọn tó ti ní ilé, you go and remortgage, wà kówó lọ sí church. He's even having problem in court right now. He's been charged or sued to court. Àwọn tó ti lọ kówó hundreds of thousands of pounds. And then I titled something. I said, you see, I'm so irritated with the fact that he is trying to destroy the name of that his cousin you. Because you have your brother, your blood brother, Teddy John Jolly. Everybody is now shouting the cousin to Kiniko Boyega, John Boyega. Why are you trying to tarnish the image of the guy? If he's not involved in all this your fraud, why can't you be bearing the name of your brother? I mean, your name and your brother be mentioning. Why can't you say the brother to Dapo? Abi Dayo, abi kini oruko e, Dapo.
Yeye, you don't get it.
Why are you using that Star Wars guy? You want to destroy the boy's name?
You know what he's doing, eh?
Why?
John Boyega, just like Anthony Joshua.
Yes.
You know, they are British citizens that have, been invited to the palace. They wined and dined with the Queen, King Charles, and they were all at the, you understand?
Yes.
So he's now trying to do Fawaraja.
Yeah, but correct is staining the boy.
Right. It is not right at all. But that is what he's trying to do. But guess what? The UK people, the UK government is not buying it. But that is the same way the UK government, they're not saying all is Gucci. You understand? It doesn't matter to them. But the people that are being unnecessarily emotional, the people, that he's still trying to manipulate to make them believe that the UK, the British people are racist against him because he's a white. Those are the ones that thing is, So they're the ones carrying it on their head and saying, look at him. He's such a pious man. He's from a good home. In fact, his cousin is John Boyega. But not lie. The UK people are not buying it.
They should.
The UK people are not buying it.
He should leave that guy, and I bet that John Boyega will be so angry. Because he will be wondering why my name, why are they writing my name everywhere? Well, even in his the background of the case, John Boyega is there. All these UK tabloids, they put John Boyega there. Why are they putting his name? I've never heard where, because I'm related to Oprah now, or I'm related to George Judy, or I'm related to Tinumbu. There's no reason why they should be affiliating his name and any useless thing they're writing about him, which is they're all true and it's all terrible things. They're putting that guy's name. Why can't they put the name of his brother and leave this John Boyega? The brother too was deported to Nigeria. Have they deported the brother?
Oh, the brother is
He's British now, Fumi.
The brother is now a British citizen.
He's a British citizen.
Maybe that one also married somebody when he came, and maybe his own thing went, scaled through.
Because I have a feeling, I feel very, very, I know that in the family of the Boyega's family now, the man that gave birth to this, his son, John, we will be hurting. Why are they mentioning my son's name with your own? And it's not as if they are mentioning it for good. They are mentioning it for bad reason. The name is almost covering up his own name, gone. Because to me, I don't know why he chose to make sure that everybody knows that if they can do family meeting, I just want to advise you, John Boyega. You see, you are wearing white clothes. Oh. I didn't know you before. It's this case now that made me know that you exist. You. When you are wearing white clothes like this, that everybody knows you for good. Even Palace, they know you. And this Elenu Perese, your cousin. Sorry for my vulgar obadiye. He is purposely trying to fire. He has a mission. This is not to try and cause discord in you people's family. Tell him to use his own mother's children. You are a cousin. Tell him he should go and remove your name. Must everybody know that you are cousins? Must everybody know that you are cousins? Why? And it's not that of course, he has other cousins in that London that don't have a name. Tiwo ni oruko.